Welcome. #TheVersasHow is part of an entertainment podcast that exercises our freedom of speech. Our conversations, opinions, debate on a certain topic is not to offend anyone in any source. For that being said, enjoy the show. Yo, what's happening, ladies and gentlemen? What is happening? And welcome to another episode here on #TheVersasHow. And of course, I am your host, the one that you have vote, the GOAT, the Versa. And of course, if you are new to the channel, you make sure that you do these three things. Make sure that you like, subscribe, and you press that bell at the same time. Oh, so listen, first of all, I want to get everybody, once again, my viewership. Thank you so much for episode 82. Nothing can stop us. We're all the way up. So I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you so much. You feel what I'm saying? I mean, listen, I've been saying it from the beginning of when I first started this podcast. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, it's the best podcast around. I even say it at the end of the show. It's the best podcast around. But listen, I want to thank you guys so much for kicking it with the Versa. You know what I mean? And look, I'm a little bit upset. And like I said on a previous episode, there was some few subjects that I want to get into because I'm a bit upset. I'm upset. Look, y'all. Look, hold on. Let me just push this out the way, the chain. Look, y'all. Look, damn it. Look. Hold on, wait a minute. Booyah. Look at that. The New York Yankees logo. Y'all see that? And we're 0-2 right now, Yankees. Damn it. We're 0-2. Got a beautiful Yankee tattoo on me, and we're 0-2. Listen, it's Monday. Game 3 is Monday. Listen, Yankees, we got to pull one out. Come on now. We got to hit homers. We got to get those walk-offs. We got to win. Come on. And first of all, I got to give a shout out to the New York Liberties. Shout out to the New York Liberties, the WNBA championship. I mean, listen, we haven't had a championship since the Giants once when Victor Cruz was on the team, with Victor Cruz and Eli Manning was killing. And Brandon Jacob wasn't even on that team. I don't think he was on that team. No, I don't think so. He was on 2007. I don't think the 2012. But still, at the same time, New York, we finally are champs, WNBA champions. But Yankees, come on, we could do this. We're right there. I thought it was going to be Mets versus Yankees. But anyway, listen, let's get into it, y'all. Let's go ahead and get into it. Let's get into some sports talk, ladies and gentlemen, some sports talk. Look, I really thought that it was going to be Yankees taking on the Mets at the World Series. The Mets went on against the Dodgers, and I was like, ooh, that's a bit trouble. But at the same time, I was like, the Mets could probably do it because they did it back in 2016. So they pretty much have a chance to do it again. But I was like, damn, man. Mets, and I'm not a Mets fan. I'm more of a Yankee because we got 27 championships, and we're going for number 28. We're right there, Yankees, number 28. We're right there. Jeez. And it's always them New York teams, you know what I'm saying? Like, see, New York, we get right there. And I be telling people, New York teams gets right there. And then next thing you know, plow, we just collapse. We fall apart. Why? I don't know why. But we always fall apart when it comes to these New York teams. The Giants, we're doing horrible. Jets is doing horrible. Mets had a chance to go to the World Series. They blew it with the reigning. They're not the reigning World Series champions, but they did win recently. The LA Dodgers. They just won, I think, 2 years ago. And now we got the Yankees in the World Series, and they 2-0. Game 3 in Yankee Stadium. I mean, come on. You could do it, Yankees. You could do it. I know you could do it. Ah, man. Always with these New York teams, even with hockey too, the Rangers, the Islanders, like, come on, damn it. Can we win some more championship? New York, we are known for winning championships. Let's do it. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. Come on, y'all. Anyway, so Game 3, LA Dodgers taking on the New York Yankees. It's going to be at 8 p.m. at Yankee Stadium. I was trying to get tickets, but, man, it's 0-2 with the Yankees. I'm like, listen, we could get a 1-2, and hopefully we could get a 2-2. The only time, which I know is going to be sold out quickly, but if Yankees will go back to the Dodgers in Game 7. So whenever it's a Game 5 at home, 6, wherever they're gonna play in New York, and Yankees still got a surviving tactics on them to win the World Series, then I'll buy tickets. Yeah. But in the meanwhile, I can't buy no tickets to these clown ass teams, man. Even with the Knicks, no disrespect to the Knicks, but it's like, listen, we got Jalen Brunson on the team, and we got Karl Anthony Towns on that motherfucker. And you gonna tell me that New York doesn't even got a chance to go up against the best teams in the East just so we could go to the finals? When was the last time the Knicks been to the finals? I could tell you, 1999, when the Knicks went up against the San Antonio Spurs. And that's when Tim Duncan and David Robinson won their first championships. Patrick Ewing still couldn't get the job done. Man, New York, I mean, come on now. Listen, is it an organization, or is it the owners, or is it the players? Who is it that we need to talk to just so we could get better teams, so we could have these parades and everybody could enjoy themselves? And again, shout out to the New York Liberties. They put their heart out when it came to them games, and they made sure that they won each and every single series to earn that championship, and they did. And that is what you're supposed to do as a team to win a championship. So I'm just saying this to you, New York Yankees. You have all the benefits in the world to win a championships. I remember the last time you guys went to to your conference finals and you lost. So I was like, okay, so you guys have a chance. But geez, man, if you guys come out short with this one, I don't know what to do with New York teams. I really don't know. Should I just give up on them? Yeah. New York team, my guys. Man. Y'all comment on what you think is the best team right now in all sports, when it comes to hockey, football, soccer, basketball, football. You let me know what you think is the best, because it's insane, yo. Hot damn. My fault, y'all. I'm over here trying to find some jams on this song. Also too, let's get some vibe talk. Let's get into some vibe talk, all right? My son, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my son Andre, AK Dre Day. Oh man, yo, my son Dre, man, yo, listen, when we did that song, They Be Looking, and like I said on episode 82, that it wasn't really difficult working with him. To tell you the truth, sometimes with kids, when they get agitated with things, then they just want to give up. But I keep telling him, yo, if you just lay down this track, man, it'll be all said and done, and you'll be like, wow, it was worth it. It was worth it. And lo and behold, it really was worth it, man. So shout out to all the people at Spotify. man, I mean, like, it's a dope album, you know, as he is the Versa. I never even, shout out to Dave Darlington too. Sonny as well, S5 Studios. You guys make sure that you book your appointment at S5 Studios and at Bass Hit Studios. Dave, I'm so sorry. I know. Listen, you guys should have a record company, Bass Hit Records. You know, I'll sign, but make sure you guys book your appointments at Bass Hit Studios and as well S5 Studios. Make sure you book your appointments. The advertisement will show up later on during the show, but other than that, you know, my son wasn't like, oh, that's it. He was getting, like agitated, like, oh my God, okay. But again, it's like, listen, you want to make sure you want to get the right piece in there because you can only get one shot at it. You know what I'm saying? You can only get one shot. And that's one thing I learned too about with Dave is that with Dave Darlington, like, I remember one time I told him, I was like, hey Dave, I got a question. He was like, yeah, what's up? And I was like, hey, this song that we did yesterday, that you mix it up, you think maybe we could go back and just just tweak something? And Dave was like, oh my God, are you serious? Come on, man. And I thought he was joking, but no, he was serious. So he was like, oh, are you serious? Like, come on, Versa, like, you serious? No, it's done, it's finished. Just release it. And I was a bit upset because I was like, well, I'm not satisfied with it, like fully. But then I had to understand, it's like, look, you don't have to keep going back and keep going back and keep going back just so it could be perfect in your world. It's perfect in some people's world. And if you just release it to let people know that, hey, here is this person that is creating art and he just trying to really show his talent, then that what matters is your consistency. I gave a example on Ice JJ Fish. You know what I'm saying? Could that man really sing? Could he really sell out 10,000, 15,000 people? You know what I'm saying? Could he put asses in seats? The truth? No. But people know him because he just keeps singing and singing and singing, and he made music videos and got himself a thick, hot chick, and he just put himself on the map by being consistent. So just be consistent when it comes to your art and your craft and stuff like that. Because even though people is going to start saying shit about your stuff, so what? Let them just talk. Let them talk, man. Let them talk. Because that's all they could do is just sit back and critique on the shit that you do, instead of them getting their asses up and doing it. Like, there's a lot of people that gives me credit because they like, hey, Versa, hey, Versa, who behind the scenes set up the cameras? I do. Okay, so who behind the scenes set up the lights? I do. Okay, hold on. So is there anybody behind the scenes that adjusts the cameras or, to edit the show? Is there anybody behind the scenes that does it? Nope. This guy. What? No way. I'm a one-man band show. So, and by doing that, it's just consistent after consistency after, being consistent each and every single time. Now, yes, there is times that I be saying to myself, like, oh, I don't want to do it. Oh, I can't do it. I don't feel like doing it. And I do experience the laziness at times. Excuse me. But I do work overnight. And I work hard, and very hard. And there's times where, going into work at 9 p.m., then, or 10 p.m., leaving the job at 6:30 a.m. or 7 a.m., driving 30 to 40 minutes back home, gotta, take the shit out my cooler, like the drinks or the food, whatever I have extra from the deli. Shout out to my deli too, over on between 27th and 26th. 27, 26. Well, y'all know my gourmet deli over there. Shout out to them too. Muhammad and Pancho. Shout out to Muhammad, man. Muhammad. both my Muhammads, man. Shout out to both my Muhammads, man. And Pancho, yo, y'all my homies, man. Miss you guys. Man, I'll see you guys soon. But anyway, Muhammad, I'm probably showing this to Muhammad right now on the phone. And just like, yo, Muhammad, what's happening? You see me up there? You see me here? You see? I had it. Anyway, man. Yo, but shout out to them. But, I be telling like with Muhammad, wow, I just lost my train of thought just by talking to them guys. Talking about them guys. First of all, let me tell you guys a little story about me going to that deli over between 26th and 27th Street. It's right across the street from 7-Eleven. Man, first of all, I call that place Food Heaven. They should change that name to Food Heaven, because you could go in there and get whatever it is that you please. A smoothie, pasta, a burger, a wrap, salad, you name it. But my boy Muhammad, man, he, always think that he's a mathematician, hey, listen, I owed you 75 cents the other day. You owe me something. And I was like, listen, bro, you got the math all wrong, man. I remember one guy here was like, excuse me, sir, how much was the total was? And Muhammad told him how much the price was. And he was like, okay, well, you gave me back this. You owe me $4. And Muhammad's like, no, I didn't. And he was like, are you kidding me? Like, you going to teach me math? And I'm a college teacher and a professor, blah, blah, blah. Like, who gives a shit, bro? Like, who cares if you're a professor out of college? Do you teach math? Even if so, SMD, bitch. Because I had my boy Muhammad back. You know what I'm saying? Like, he didn't have to really, argue with Muhammad. He could have just trying to ease the situation, but no, he want to be like, you gonna quiz me about math and how much you owe me and stuff. He made a mistake. How many mistakes you made? So Muhammad gave him back the $4 and stuff. And I was telling him, I was like, look, man, don't get my change wrong, okay? Matter of fact, how much I owe you? No, hold on. Give me the prices on each item. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to Muhammad, man. He's a great guy. And Pancho, too. Two great guys over there, man. And they work overnights as well. So it's tough, man. It's tough working overnights. But anyways, yeah, so when I get home, I just, get myself ready to work out. Then again, it's that mindset that's like, I don't want to work out. I feel sore. I feel tired. Had a long day at work. Nope. I still hit that calisthenic machine. Just do some push-ups. I do some pull-ups. I, do some triceps, whatever. And 35 minutes, 40 minutes. Sometimes I have energy. I'll do an hour. Hell, I'll be telling some of the people, they look at my physique and they're like, man, wow, what gym do you go to? And I tell them I go to no gym. I just got this calisthenic machine and I just do like 35 minutes, 40 minutes, 45 minutes. How long do you do it for? Well, 5 days, and hell, sometimes twice on Sundays, which is true. Not afraid of saying it. When I get out of work on Sundays, I might work out in the morning, a 45-minute workout, take my shower and all that, and, eat my food and stuff, which I'll get into what type of foods I eat. And then, I'll probably just, look at some podcasts or look at my podcast. Yeah. Yes, I'll be looking at my podcast too. So, I hope you guys are watching as well, the same way Diverse is watching, because it's a great show. And till I fall asleep, when I wake up, let's say it's like 7 in the morning. 7 in the evening. 7 in the evening, I'm working out. If I feel like the urge of, let me just do like a good 20-minute workout. Let me do a good 30-minute workout. I'll do a 30-minute workout. Plain and simple. Real easy. So it's all about the mindset, y'all. Consistency. Just keep doing your thing, regardless if it's good or bad. If you feel embarrassed, if you feel like, oh my God, this is gonna be the worst thing, just put it out there. Look at the movie Dolomite. You know what I'm saying? You can see the microphone on the floor, on top of the ceiling. You can see the cameraman, and there's like a shot of a mirror, and you can see the cameraman in the mirror shot. And guess what? It still made like, I think, $3.2 million, that movie, and it was only like $100,000 budget, something like that. So, and then of course, Ice Cube, the infamous Friday movies. When he wrote the script Friday, And he said when Gary Gray, when he directed it and put it together and stuff, and then they saw the final piece, Ice Cube was like, nah, son, like this ain't gonna work. And Gary Gray was like, nah, just trust the process. Just trust the process. And then once, they release it out, and not only just Ice Cube, Fonzo Love, Chris Tucker, Bernie Mac, they all thought that this movie was going to be shit. But when it was released in the movies, people loved it. They loved it. They screamed for more. They loved it. So again, it's not about what you think. Like, in your head, you might feel like, oh, well, it needs to be perfect. It needs to be better. Man, just do what you can in your best ability to take that image in your head and bring it to reality. The best ability that you can. You might hit the dot. You might even be close to it, to the bullseye. But at least you wasn't hesitant to throw the dart to the target. And you kept trying until you got it. I'll be telling a lot of, excuse me, hold on for 1 second. Ladies and gentlemen, They Be Looking has 3K listeners on Spotify. Oh man, sorry about that. Also too, I'm getting a little bit sick too. You know what I mean? I'm getting a little bit off the weather as well too. But that's another thing too. I was hesitant on not doing the show. I was like, now I'm feeling a little bit sick, but you know what? And that's why I came dressed looking like this. Like I just regular. You feel what I'm saying? Because I'm not really trying to, be too fly right now. After this, I'm gonna give me a nice good hot tea, a workout, and then take a nice good hot shower, and hopefully I can feel a little bit better right after that. Oh man. And New York is getting cold. It's getting cold. No, and the crazy thing is too, look, I'm trying my best to stick to my whole diet. And that's the thing that I want to talk to you guys too about dieting as well. Because my boy, he was like, yo, you got to talk to me about how you stay in shape and the food that you eat. All right, listen, the most important thing is you have to learn how to fast. You have to learn how to fast. If you don't know how to fast, take it slow. I was telling my brother, shout out to my brother Dallas. Dallas, you gotta come to the show, my brother. Dallas, you gotta hit the show, my brother. But anyway, I was telling my boy Dallas, I was like, listen, you gotta just start slow when it comes to fasting, because he eats, he loves to eat, and I get it. There's some people that love the comfortable foods and stuff, but I have to realize, if you don't eat these comfortable foods and you just fast, work out, and diet, you'll stay in shape. That's just my 3 ingredients. It's not that hard. It's not rocket science. The three ingredients are fasting, dieting, exercising. That's it. And then you get a nice, good tone shape, just like me. You know what I'm saying? And I was a big kid myself. Like, I did not just do this like, oh, well, this was maintained type shit. No, like I was about 265 pounds and I was fat, Suge Knight size type fat. And then when COVID happened, I remember going to 7-Eleven. They had with teriyaki chicken and broccoli and white rice. And I got that with some water or apple juice. And I would eat that. And then I'll have like some Nutri-Grains and stuff. So I was just starting to eat right by 2020. Then once it got to my photo shoot, it was on March 7th of this year, 2024. I was like, you know what? It was a picture that I took. And I looked pretty huge on a picture. And I was like, nah, yo, I could do better than that, yo. So that's what I did. Sorry, y'all. Got a lot of gas. Yeah. But that's what I did. I was like, yo, you know what? I got to get myself into shape, man. I could do better. I know I could do better. So you know what I did, y'all? Spinach. I used to hate spinach. I eat spinach all the time. Onions, carrots, corn, lettuce, tomatoes, basils, grilled chicken, steak, turkey. You know those turkey breasts that you get from the delis. You know those. You know I eat lettuce, tomatoes, turkey sandwich, American cheese, oil, onions. Then I have kale chips with sea salt, kale chips, sea salt, and then water, apple juice, you know, some lemonade. You feel what I'm saying? Lemonade. I don't drink soda, no Pepsi, no Coke, which is funny because my stock is in Coca-Cola. So, but I don't drink Coke. I know there's people out there that does enjoy their Coca-Colas. Not this guy. Pepsi, no Sprite. Ginger ale, yeah. Root beer in a rare blue moon. But I'm telling you guys have to just keep that mindset on. Yo, I could do it. I know I could get better. Just think about you staying in shape. Now, for instance, like a snack, some people might go and get like donuts or a nice good slice of cake. Excuse me. Me, for instance, it's either the those Kind bars. My favorite one is the vanilla berry cashews. That's my favorite, and the cranberry ones too, with the cranberry almonds. Those are good too. You can also get the nutrient grains as well too. The apple, the blueberry, the raspberry, the strawberry kinds. You could eat those, or just once a week. If you want to treat yourself, which is not a problem, you can. You can have yourself a cinnamon bun. You can have yourself an oatmeal cookie, which, oatmeal cookies is my big thing now. I used to hate oatmeal cookies. Now, Panera bread. Yeah. So far, you guys got the best oatmeal cookies so far. Nice, soft, spongy, real deal oatmeal cookies. I'm not really into carrot cake, but I mean, if you guys want to eat carrot cake, go ahead. Strawberry shortcake, what's it called? The pound cake, strawberry shortcake, the pound cake type shit, whatever you want to call it. Those types you could eat, you know, just once in a while. And the main thing too that I cut out, which is difficult, and I mean very difficult, was chocolate. Once I stopped eating chocolate, that was it. Then I really started to see the body change. I was like, wow, you know, and I actually got that advice from the 5-time champion herself, Jennifer Lopez. She was on a show, I think it was the Ellen show, and they asked her, like, you know, how do you stay in shape? And she's like, you know, the dieting and the exercising, but the main thing that her nutrition told her was that if she cut out eating the chocolate, then the process would go quickly. So I was like, you know what? Let me stop eating chocolate and see what's the difference is. I'm gonna take that challenge, and I did. And I ain't gonna lie, you know, it worked. It worked. So if you cut out the chocolate, if you cut out a lot of the sugars, and really walk a lot of people like to run. That's cool. If you want to run, go ahead, do your thing. I'm more of a walker. You know what I'm saying? And I walk for like an hour, 45 minutes, an hour. One time I walked for 2 hours straight. I'm talking about from 5 to like 7:10. Yes. 5 a.m. to 7:10 a.m. You know, so that's 2 hours and 10 minutes. So, and nonstop walking, like, and my legs was burning. Oh, my stomach was on fire. And I would start to see like a little bit of colors and stuff. And my legs was like getting a little bit woozy. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, I was like, damn, man. But it paid off. I don't look too bad. Don't look too bad. You know, so. And a lot of people be telling me too, like, oh my God, you look like you're in shape. You look great. You look good. It's all about loving yourself. It's all about loving yourself. And most importantly, I value me until a beautiful lady comes into my life and she finally values the Versa. And then the Versa will value her too. But at the same time, right now, at this moment, I only value myself. I value God. I value my Lord and Savior Jesus. And also, I value the Versa each and every single day. So you gotta value yourself too, but don't go out and trying to value yourself on some stupid shit, buying Mercedes Benz and buying chains and all this type of nonsense that you don't need, that you're wasting your money on. Because I've been saying it so many times on this show, don't be wasting your money. Just build your money, keep growing your money. And once you start to spend your money, guess what? Then you start to lose yourself. Then you start to lose the people around you. Just being real with it. Am I not? Shit. Man. All right, well, listen, hold on. Let's see what's going on right now on Instagram right now. Shoot. I hope everybody's dating life is going well too, you know what I mean? Shoot. Because dating now these days is just, it's just insane. Oh, and that's, you know, and again, I just want to talk about the whole Lil Durk situation one more time before I put this whole Lil Durk situation to bed. Lil Durk ordering or hiring his 5 friends to kill Quando Rondo. Again, I said this on a previous episode and I'll say it here one last time. Stop trying to act like doing these type of shit is gangster shit, because it's not. You guys are acting like criminals, because once you get in front of the judge is going to point you out of the criminal acts that you have committed. So stop acting like y'all gangsters, man. I'd rather have men to really be like the John Wicks of the world. You know what I'm saying? Like really like upscale and historic. And I remember I asked this one white guy, I said, do you ever listen to Stoicism? He says, I never heard of. What is it? And I said, it's called Stoicism. And you know, it's how to change your manners. You know, it's like how to change yourself and knowing when to fight, what to fight for, and when to stay silent, and when to move forward, when to stay focused, especially when it comes to relationships. Like I listen to Stoicism when it comes to relationships, regardless if it works or not. Like I was telling my boy once upon a time, he was like, yo, the things that you're doing, man, it seems careless. Like I just can't get into that. I was like, then bro, listen, Stoicism shows you on how to love yourself. If nobody else loves you, then you got to learn how to love you. Because he having trouble finding women. So I'm like, listen, bro, the reason why you're having trouble finding women is because you are looking for that approach to get a woman. But Stoicism shows you that if you just love yourself first, and let's say if a woman says, hey, I like that t-shirt you got on, you don't have to go now from 1 to 6, say, oh, let me get your number. Just tell her, thank you very much. You look gorgeous in that dress. And she'll say, thank you. And then just continue on what you're doing. Now, if she values you, like she asks you more questions, hey, where you from and stuff like that, boom. From the words of a pimp, I'll never forget what a pimp said. He said, don't go for the woman that you like. Go for the woman that likes you. Don't go for the woman you like. Go for the one that likes you. So if she likes you, it'll make the relationship better. Now, let's say if you like her too, even better. All right. Because then now you guys got something in common. A strong connection. So, you know, just make sure that, you know, you do your homework when it comes to these females. You know what I'm saying? Because they will break your heart. These new girls these days, they will break your heart. So be careful. Be careful. Love yourself, because that's what I've been saying all along when it comes to the show, is that you got to learn to love yourself first. You know, I understand, you know, it might be depression and other things that's going on in your mind, but trying to find a way to make yourself happy. Try. And that's even if you go out, explore new things and stuff like that. You know, I remember talking to this one kid and I asked him, I was like, what do you want to be in life? And he couldn't give me an answer because he doesn't know. So to me, that kind of threw me off, because I'm like, well, how you not know what to do with your life? You know, he's like, oh, all I do is just work. I go home, I play video games, I sleep, and that's it. So it's like, you know, that routine, you feel what I'm saying, just keeps going and going. He's comfortable with that. But, you know, shout out to my boy Steve. My boy Steve, he's doing a tanning salon. You know what I'm saying? A nice, beautiful tanning salon in Manhattan. And he always tells me, oh, man, oh, my head hurts, I'm stressed out, but we just closed an amazing deal. I got a meeting to go to. We're going to try to get this money. Like, that's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. He got something going on with his life. He drives a beautiful car. He has a beautiful wife. He has a beautiful home. That's what I'm talking about. That's what it's all about. So if you don't know what to do with your life, go out and figure it out. You know, you got to go out. Got to go out and experience what it is meant for you out there. Because you never know once you just go out there and see for yourself. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? This is a good song here. And again, there's nothing going on Instagram at this time at 3:19 a.m. Yeah, ain't shit happening 3:19 a.m. and Instagram. None is happening. Because like I said, we all pretty much covered the whole Diddy situation, the Lord Durk situation, Donald Trump and Kamala Harris, which again, November 5th is election day. So November 4th, November 3rd, November 2nd, November 1st, y'all make sure you go out and vote. You make sure that you get your voice heard by voting. All right. So make sure you go vote for the right candidate. Again, like I said, I'm not going to tell you guys who to vote for. For me, I'm voting for a politician, not a businessman. Again, if the Republicans had a guy named Joe Blow and he was a politician, then I'll be voting for that politician. No disrespect to Kamala, but if she got something going on and something well going up against Joe Blow, I will vote for her too. It's just all about getting the right person into office. That's it. That's it. So, November 5th, ladies and gentlemen, it is election day, so you make sure you go out and you vote, and let's get the right candidate in the office. You know what I'm saying? And I hope I'm not missing anything on this show, because I'm about to wrap this show up. Thank God. And once again, I want to thank you guys for kicking it with me with the Versa. You feel me what I'm saying? Oh man, it's just been a long week for me. I'm on vacation, and like I said, I'm just trying to get my mind right, just trying to figure things out on what to do with life, you know. And again, the second year of my album is going to be next month. So, as he is the Versa, still playing, and I still haven't even finished my other album. I don't even know if I'm going to even release it, but you guys give me this strength and the courage, because some people are liking my songs, and I appreciate that. So thank you for that. Anyway, so let me go ahead and wrap this show up, ladies and gentlemen. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Versa final word. Versa's final word is real simple and real easy. Once again, you know, if you don't know what to do with your life, if you can't figure it out, just go out and explore new things. And also too, if you're having trouble in relationships and you feel alone, don't you ever feel like you are alone. Don't. Because as long as you got yourself, and as I say, just be creative. Be creative. And one thing I learned too about being alone is that you learn more about yourself. Because when you're around other people, they can only just reflect on what they see for you, but you cannot reflect on what you see in yourself. So you make sure that you go and do what you need to do to be successful. Feel me? And if you ever feel lazy, if you ever feel down, if you ever feel like, you know what, I'm not good enough, that is not true, because you are. You are. And if anybody else tell you otherwise, fuck them. You're the best one ever. Feel me? Feel that way. Love yourself. Build yourself. And get that wealth. I'm telling you, I'll be coming with some nice, good versus final word. You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of people out there, ladies and gentlemen, that they feel like they are alone and they can't find nobody, and and they just trying to draw attention for the wrong reasons. And my thing is like, listen, you don't got to do all that. You feel me? Just be you, love you. Hell, I don't care, draw some stick figures or something. I mean, there's times I want to just draw cartoons. I mean, not cartoons, like those comic book characters. Just start doing something, you feel me? Anyway, let me go ahead and just release release you guys. Man, I always late with my theme song. I'm sorry. In Spanish, Lo siento. And ladies and gentlemen, for that, I thank you for watching #TheVersaShow. And you make sure that you do these 3 things. Make sure that you like, subscribe, and you press that bell at the same time. Listen, I just hope I didn't bore you guys to death while I'm over here chit-chatting and gibbering about some shit. But I just hope I give you guys a word of wisdom. You know what I mean? And once again, I thank you guys for viewing #TheVersaShow. I really do love you guys, and I appreciate it every time you guys view the show. Each and every single time, I appreciate you guys. You feel what I'm saying? But I'm going to go ahead and let y'all go. And you should already know what this is. It's the best podcast around. And I am the Versa. And I see you guys on another episode here on #TheVersaShow. And of course, I got to leave you with peace into the Middle East. What's happening, ladies and gentlemen? I thank you for watching the latest episode on #TheVersaShow. For more new episodes, you make sure that you like, subscribe, and you press that bell for more new episodes. And if you have any questions to ask, to get my intake, my answer on this show, make sure that you add me on Instagram @TheVersa. And also, too, can't forget to follow, too, so press that button as well. Ladies and gentlemen, I thank you for watching. Until next time, #TheVersaShow, the best podcast around.